Today we have got so many different update things to talk about, such as the brand new pyramids location, a brand new boss, and seriously a ton more. There's so many fun things to talk about today. And speaking of which, since XP has been improved by Epic recently, if you think it would be awesome to hop on today and see that you're already at level 200, leave a like on the video, but be fast. But yes, guys, we're going to be talking about the pyramids location, the bosses, but we're also going to be going over some really cool glitches, such as how to fly across the map and something even to do with the cube queen. But also with that, hit that subscribe button down below. It only takes a second. And also be sure that you're using my supporter creator code SIRS inside of the Fortnite item shop. Oh, and the skin on last video was Skeletara, so here is a ton of people that got that right. And this time around, let's go with this skin, another spooky one. So comment down below the name of it and I'll leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get it right. But hopping into it here with the first thing I want to show you guys in today's video, before we hop into the stuff with the pyramid location and pyramid boss, I gotta show you this really funny glitch that I saw recently that has to do with the brand new caretaker boss, and it sends you flying across the map. But first things first, we have to go over to one of the caretakers, and if you didn't know, you can find them by looking for the little symbol here. It's really small and it gets even smaller when you zoom in, but there is one at this road here, so we're going to go over there, and he should be right in this location. But why is there a floating rock there? But yep, that's definitely him. Oh my gosh, I haven't really interacted with the caretakers too much, but basically we need to lure a caretaker over to a dumpster, and then we have to hide inside of the dumpster. So first of all, let's actually find one to hide in, and then we'll lure him over to that. There should be one by here, right? No way. How is there not a dumpster anywhere near this place? Oh, and that's interesting. He just pulled us in. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work though. I think we're going to need to go to a different spot, but I do not know why this rock is just floating here. Like I can walk fully under it. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Guys, I found one, a dumpster. But okay, we got to lure this guy over here. He's walking away. So if we fire at him, there we go. We're getting him to follow us. So somehow we are going to have to get him up the hill. Oh my gosh, he's pretty quick. He's right behind us, guys. We got to run over to the dumpster and hide inside of it as quickly as possible. Again, he is right behind us. So quick, hide in the dumpster. And this is where the glitch happens. He should come over here and hit the dumpster. Okay, nope, that's not what he did. He decided to not smack it. Let's try hiding in there again. Now he's going to, and that is not what's supposed to happen. Oh my gosh, what the heck? We were like inside of it for a second though. That was weird. What if we go in here? Uh-oh. Yep, he's gonna hit us. What the? It didn't work. We didn't go flying. Okay, I think I know what we did wrong. The caretaker has to hit near the dumpster without actually breaking it. Here's a good spot, guys. We have the caretaker right behind us and a dumpster right on top of that hill. So if we lure this caretaker over here, we should get the glitch to happen. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. He's going to slam down. Yep, there he goes. And as long as it doesn't break, we got it. As you can see, we are now flying into the air. Oh my goodness. We just keep on going and going. Like, there's no gravity, essentially. We're just flying upwards. Are we going to hit the sky barrier? Like, wouldn't that eliminate us? Now, also, technically, we are still in the hiding mode, so we can't actually shoot or anything, but it's just going to keep sending us more and more into the sky. Guys, I think we may have hit the barrier because I don't think we're going any more upwards. So let's see if we can exit out somehow of this mode. Oh, I pressed the jump button and there we go. We are now falling. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Wait, we might be able to survive the fall if we can make it onto that bounce pad right there. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. This is it for Tuna Fish. He's not going to survive this. No, 500 damage. That was amazing. But moving on here to part 1 of 3 that has to do with a brand new pyramid location and pyramid boss. There is so much to talk about. As you guys may remember, way back even before season 8 started, there were leaks pointing towards a pyramid location coming into the game. And so far in season 8, we haven't seen that location show up quite yet. However, according to a bunch of clues and other leaks, it looks like it's finally going to be here. And first things first, guys, they just added an item that is a bit of a clue. I already unlocked it, so if I go into here and go into my emotes and then go over to the sprays, I gotta search through all of the sprays I have now. Actually, let's go to this part right here, and there you have it, the Raven's Curse special spray. Now, this was super intriguing because it actually hints at a leaked character that is coming into the game in the very near future, Pharaoh Raven, or at least that's what he's rumored to be called, because I think the skin is still unencrypted, which means that the skin is very likely coming out soon. In fact, it might already be out by the time you're watching this video. However, that's not the interesting part about it. It's more interesting the very idea of this skin. It's Raven, but based around a pharaoh. And what is a pharaoh? An ancient ruler that is often associated with the pyramids. So that is like a huge clue. This Raven skin is a direct reference to the pyramid location that is going to be showing up on the map in the very near future. And also, one of the skins that should have already released is the mummy skin, which is literally a mummy. I mean, that directly has to do with the pyramids. So yet again, probably a reference to the pyramid location. We have 2 skins this year themed around pyramids, but again, that's just the start of all this stuff. Now, before we hop into the next part to do with the brand new pyramid location and boss, I wanted to show you another funny glitch that is pretty cool. And this one actually involves the Cube Queen floating up in the air. Wait a second, and is that a llama? There's a llama in Cubetown. No way. I mean, that's a question I didn't know I had, but it appears that llamas can in fact jump on the cube pieces inside of this location. Like, what happens if we fire at the llama? He doesn't move or anything, so he's just fully stuck here on the cube. He cannot move forward or anything. That's so crazy. I never expected that to happen. What happens if we try to save him with the build? Yes, we got him. And now back on here. Oh my gosh, and now he's spinning. Look at that. He's just spinning all over the place. Oh, that's so cool. Anyways, that is not the glitch that I wanted to mess around with, but it's definitely pretty funny. Instead, we need to go find a shadow stone. And one way we can get a shadow stone really close is by instead fishing for a shadow flopper. And there we go, we got one, finally. Now all we need to do is head back to the Cube Queen and then use our shadow flopper and start phasing up towards the sphere itself. We want to actually get like a bit above the sphere, so we're going to go a little bit like this and then a little bit over, so that when we bounce off the cube, we can just phase right back down, so that right when we bounce off the cube, we can phase right down. And I don't think I got the timing right on that one. Right when we bounce off of the cube, we can phase right down, and then we are standing on top of the Cube Queen sphere. Look at that, guys. We are fully on top of here, and I'm not even going to try to move because I expect that as soon as I do, I'm going to bounce. But as long as we got the timing right, we can actually stand on top of here, which is really cool. But I'll see what happens if I actually try to move. Oh my gosh, I actually can. That's crazy. So we're like under the bounce layer somehow. That allows us to actually stand on top of the sphere in the center. No way. Now, as for part 2 of 3, that has to do with the pyramid location. And before we talk about what boss is going to be here, this one is super intriguing because it is a direct leak that actually has to do with Cubetown on the map. So according to Hypex, he had said recently that Cubetown might turn into a pyramid slowly. This is because there is a string in the Cube Queen's effects that directly refers to pyramids. Now, that's a pretty clear hint that it's gotta be for pyramids, right? Why else would Epic Games name it that except for the pyramid location? But okay, so the pyramids location is going to show up soon. What can it look like? Well, I also find it interesting that we recently got the Dune skins, which had a trailer that showed deserts, and granted there wasn't a pyramid there, but the pyramids are in the desert, so it could have some correlation. Now, based off of all of the clues we've had, let me hop into game here and show you an example of what this will likely look like. All we need to do is hop into creative here and go to this map, Bed Wars Ancient Egypt. This guy did a really good job on this map, and it's pretty much what the pyramid location is expected to be. You've got the pyramid type ruins that are kind of similar to Pharaoh Raven, these types of buildings as well, and of course the pyramid in the center. And actually, something else that I think is really cool, the creative map that this is actually built on, like the base layer, a similar one was also shown in the Dune trailer. Could that be a clue that this is again what the new location is going to look like? I definitely think so. But I mean, look at that pyramid. It's even got the cube energy striking the top of it. That has got to be what this point of interest is going to be. Now, real quick, before we hop into the info about the boss at this location, I wanted to show you something else that has to do with the character on the map. So for this, we actually need to go and equip a skin, which is Rebirth Raven right here. Now, after that, we just need to hop onto the map. We need to head down to Hydro 16, which is right at that location. The reason we want to go here is because we're looking for Raven. Funny about this is he actually has secret dialogue if we talk to him as this Raven. Check out what he says. We go up to him and he says, "Some green guy keeps coming around here looking for you." And what he's referencing is Beast Boy. And considering that he's from the same series as Raven, that's why he's looking for her. So it's just a cool little Easter egg that has to do with these characters. boss. Now moving on to the final part of this video, let's talk about the bosses because something just got enabled on the map, which is pretty much the boss. Now we have to look around a little bit because he is near Cubetown, possibly over in this area here. I see a text bubble. Is that him? Yes, guys, it is. It is the Graven skin, or Pharaoh Raven. He is already on the map, and what's super interesting is where he's showing up right here. And I'm just curious what happens if we talk to him, what he'll say. You've traveled across the sands to see me. Oh, that's super interesting because it again references like a desert location. But again, guys, it's funny that he's standing right here, which is super close to Cubetown, because as a reminder, if that leak does in fact happen and that turns into the pyramid location, he's right there to become the boss of it. That would be super cool. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more fun videos like this coming up in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos on the screen right now, such as going over all of the new bosses and mythics in the recent update. But again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.